Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rowan and you're watching Rowan Reads. And I am back with another reading vlog. This is for the month of May. And I'm hoping that this one goes a lot better than the last one, because the last one was a hot mess. We are redeeming ourselves in this video and I'm so excited because I'm filming on the camera again. Of course I am. I'm just hoping this is a lot better experience for me and definitely for you. I'm here now. I'm alive. I feel a lot better doing this and I don't feel so weird on the camera. I don't know. It was a very interesting experience, but this is a little different because I posted my TBR video for the month of May, and typically I would follow it up with a reading vlog that I would only read those books. This time, it's not just gonna be those books, it's gonna be everything I read in the month of May. I only want to read like one or two other books other than what's on the TBR. So I've decided I'm just gonna combine it, so it's like my May TBR video books and also just my personal TBR that I wanted to get to. If you didn't watch the TBR video, that's okay. I mean, it would be cool if you went to go watch it, but I'm gonna recap the books that are on the TBR anyway. We have Life's Too Short by Avi Jimenez. I have Addicted After All by Krista and Becca Ritchie. The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I Who Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Hartman. Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. And last but not least, we have Beartown by Frederick Backman. And for my own personal TBR, the book that I definitely want to get to, and I will be reading, is Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry, because I have to, like, it's like required. I'm like legally required, like as an Emily Henry like connoisseur, I'm legally required. So this will definitely be being read, and by definitely I mean I'm gonna be starting it like tonight. So the other book is more of like a pleasure read, and like just because I want to, and it's something I wanted to do for a while, so I may as well do it now, which is a reread, specifically a reread of The Loser's Duet by Holly LaRue. Anyways, that's kind of just my little plan for this month. As I said, to start off this video, which I'm so excited, I am gonna start Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I don't know much about this book, honestly. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but I'm very excited. But I'm gonna stop yapping and I'm gonna get myself situated and officially start Great Big Beautiful Life, which I'm so excited about. I literally just finished chapter 1. My update is that I think I get the idea of this book. I'm not fully sure, but basically our main character, Alice, if I'm not mistaken, she is a journalist but also like a biographer. She's trying to interview this girl Margaret. Like, she was a celebrity in the past and like had a bunch of drama with her family and like a lot of stuff that I'm sure we're gonna uncover eventually. She's trying to be the one to tell her story, to be hired by Margaret to help her tell her story. And what the chapter ended with was like her leaving the interview with Margaret and her being like, oh yeah, like I have another appointment with another journalist, and the other journalist is Hayden Anderson specifically, and he's like a really famous biographer and like Pulitzer Prize winner, and like he's like a better journalist than her. So she's like, oh, okay, so I'm not getting this job. That's great. That's about all I got so far. So I'm now on page 63, which is the start of chapter 7. I already love them. And I'm only on going into chapter 7. Haven't even read chapter 7 yet. The main male character is like being very distant with the female main character, but he kind of just had a shift of like going out to breakfast with her and like actually engaging in conversation with her. I don't know, I like their dynamic. I like that she's very chatty and he's very not. It's giving grumpy sunshine. And I love grumpy sunshine. Now I'm mad. Why is he being a butthole? My update on Great Big Beautiful Life is that last night I made it exactly halfway. There's 416 pages and I'm on page 208, and it perfectly matched up to being like a new chapter, which is great. And something I haven't mentioned yet, which is super fun, is that there's numbered chapters, you know, and then, like I kind of just showed, is there's chapters labeled the story, which is basically Margaret, the celebrity that they're interviewing. It's her story, and it's what she is telling our female main character, Alice, about her life. And the way it's formatted is really cool. It always has like a tagline of like their version, what it must be like to be raised in a castle, and it's like her version, and it's just like her explaining what it was actually like to be raised in a castle. Hello guys, it is currently 1 p.m. I'm here to update you on the fact that I'm on page 278 of Great Big Beautiful Life. I keep wanting to say funny story. I'm not even gonna lie, every single time I've gone to say the title of this book, I've started to say funny story in my head, and then I have to remind myself that's not the name of this book. I think this next part, which is I'm going into the story chapter, I think this is going to be a huge stepping stone into knowing more about her and the start of her life and fame and whatever. So I'm excited to read this one. Hello guys, it is currently 2:55, and I literally am almost done with the book. I'm on page 381, which is chapter 33. And so that means I have like 36 pages left, and I have to get ready for work, and I'm so mad. Hello guys, it is currently Friday, May 9th, so it is the next day. It is 11:50 a.m. and I have Great Big Beautiful Life here, and I have 36 pages left, as we all know. I'm not even gonna take up any more time. I'm just gonna get right to it, so I'm gonna read. What the hell, man? I just finished. Whew. I already know. This is such a great start to this video. It's a 5-star read. It's a 5-star read, guys. I think we all expected it. Can confirm. I just want to sit here with this book in my arms. Definitely a 5-star read. I haven't written my Goodreads review yet, but just to kind of chat with you, I adored this book. I loved like the actual like present of like the characters Hayden and Alice, like their love story, and then also like getting to know Margaret and like Cosmo and like their story, and then also like all the family background of Margaret's life, and then the ending was so beautiful. Something Emily Henry will always get right is friendship. Like there's just something so beautiful that how that woman portrays friendship in all of her books, and it's honestly just so much proof that platonic love can be even more important than, you know, romantic love. But romantic love is still important, and that's like a really good balance in her books that really make me even more emotional. And I think we should normalize that. I think we should normalize valuing friendships in the same way we value romantic ones, and I think Emily Henry gets that. I'm like tearing up again writing about it. Here's my little Goodreads view. It is probably my longest review in quite a while. I said, I'm sobbing as I write this. I can't even begin to explain how beautiful a book this was. Between Allison Hayden's love story to Margaret's past and her own love story, to the plot twist and little connections between characters, this book was written so stunningly. And the way Emily Henry not only values romantic love, but platonic love is so refreshing. Something M. Hen will always get right is the value of friendship and human connection, and this book perfectly reflects that. Genuinely such a beautifully crafted book. I've had many 5 stars this year so far, sure, but I haven't felt this feeling in quite some time. The way I feel right now after finishing this book is a feeling only the Queen herself can evoke from me. God, I needed this so bad. Yeah. And it was added to my all-time faves little tag on Goodreads, which only includes 19 books. Now, I feel like refreshed and I can focus on my actual TBR for the month. Like, even though this is definitely on my radar, I'm not as like, I can really read that whenever I want and it's fine. I need to focus on the books that are on my actual TBR for this month, and I don't even know what to start with. I don't know if I want to continue with the romance vibe, which I probably am going to continue with the romance vibe. So basically I've just narrowed it down to the romances that are on here. So I think I'm going to read Life's Too Short by Abby Jimenez, which I've wanted to read for a while, and it gets me closer to finishing her backlist, which is something I also really want to do. Because once I read this, all I have left is the Happy Ever After playlist. Wait a minute. Okay, hi, hello. I just went to open Life's Too Short, and I realized that the Happy Ever After playlist comes before this book, and I know this completely takes away from the point of the TBR video that I did, because this went with a prompt that I chose, but I'm actually going to switch them out. I'm gonna read the Happy Ever After playlist, and then I'll get to this eventually. I feel much better now. I'm gonna start the Happy Ever After playlist by Abby Jimenez. It is currently May 11th and it's 2:19 p.m. The last time I updated you, I'm pretty sure it was May 9th, but I don't remember for sure. I ended up making it to page 42 of the Happy Ever After playlist, which is the start of chapter 6. And we've kind of gotten like an idea of like the plot or like whatever of the book. So it's currently 2:22. I have to start getting ready for work at like 3. So I'm gonna set alarm for like 2:55, and I'm just gonna read for that amount of time. Guys, I'm quickly updating you. It is currently 2:58, and I've made it to page 98, which is the start of chapter 12. So I went from chapter 6 to chapter 12, which is really good. So, I'm now this way through the book. I still have a good chunk left, but I am flying through it pretty fast. I'm really enjoying it. I love the 2 main characters, and I love the dog. Definitely am enjoying this. So, big upgrade from the friend zone, which is very interesting because the friend zone characters are like this girl's best friends. Like, hello guys, so it is still May 11th, but it's currently 10:46 p.m. I've been home from work for almost 2 hours. I came home, ate dinner, and then me and my mom watched the newest 911 episode. I'm gonna sit here and read a good chunk of this book. I'm so excited. It is currently Monday, May 12th. It is exactly 2 p.m. and last night, obviously I read the Happy Ever After playlist. I ended up getting to page 181, which is almost halfway. 186 pages would make me halfway through the book. 2:46, my alarm literally just went off, and I was planning on updating you anyway, so it's quite funny. I ended up getting to page 244, which is the start of chapter 32. But I was gonna update you anyway because I'm so confused. It went from a chapter ending, her being like, I have to break up with him, and the next chapter, he like came into her house and like got into bed with her and was like, I'm so sorry, and like, will you go on tour with me? And like, she was like, yeah. She like immediately agreed to everything. She's like, I can't be mad at him forever, like blah blah blah. Like, it felt like a time jump. And then the next chapter literally was just a short little chapter in Jason's POV, and it's like, I bought a ring, a very, very big ring. We went from her being so set on breaking up with him to forgiving and going on tour with him and agreeing to go on tour with him to a chapter of him buying a ring. All while only knowing her for like 3 weeks. It's currently 11:08 p.m. I just got home from, well, I say just got home from work. It's really been like probably like an hour and a half, but starting at 11:11, I'm gonna read. This is the next morning. Last night at around like 12:18, I finished the Happy Ever After playlist. And I had some strong opinions. And I was just like ranting about it to the camera, and then I ranted about it for so long that I didn't have space on the camera, so I deleted it. I deleted the entire clip after I finished it last night, and I kind of regret it now, but it's okay. So I finished the Happy Ever playlist last night, and I literally finished it and knocked out. I immediately went to sleep. I was so tired after, but a little breakdown of this. I did write my review and like put in my rating or whatever. So I'm gonna read it to you. So I ended up rating it 3 stars, which is not the best, but it's not too bad. It's kind of just like, it was okay. So I always say this, that there's so much more to say when I hate a book than, or not hate a book, but when I dislike a book than when I do like a book, because usually if I like it, I'm like, yay, I love these characters, okay, bye. But then it's like, when I don't like a book, there's an entire book that I'm writing as my review. So, with that being said, here's my review. This series is just not hitting for me. First, the friend zone being terrible, and now this just not doing it for me. It's making me so sad because I love Abby's other books. This book specifically was okay until I hit about 50%. And then time jumps galore happened. Like, we went from her being dead set on a decision to the next chapter, her miraculously going back on that decision, to even bigger time jumps where we just get a short blah 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 happened, now we are here moment, and it all just felt so rushed. I mean, the relationship was rushed from the start, but I felt there was potential for that to be redeemed. I had faith in them, but then it just got really annoying because of how fast everything was going. I also loved the main characters until they also got very annoying towards the end. It just felt like so much potential was lost. because of a rushed plot decision that should have been rethought before being published, to simply put it. Strong opinions. I'm just a girl. Yeah. Hello guys. It's currently May 14th. It's like 4:10 p.m. I've done a whole lot of nothing today, but you know what I did do? I figured out what book I'm gonna read next, and that's why I'm here. I literally just went through it in my head and decided, and now I'm here to update you. I decided that I'm gonna be reading I Who Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Hartman, which I read the back of this book and it sounds insane. From what it says, it's like 39 women live in prison in a cage, and like their days go by and they just lose track of time. They have no idea how they got there or their lives before, and like all this crazy stuff. And then a young girl sits alone and outcast in the corner. Soon she will show herself to be the key to the others' escape and survival in the strange world that awaits them above ground. It's a haunting, heartbreaking, post-apocalyptic novel of female friendship and intimacy, and the lengths people will go to maintain their humanity in the face of devastation. Let's get into I Who Have Never Known Man. I'm very excited. Hello guys, it is currently May 15th, it is 2:27, and yesterday was an eventful time. There's a lot to update you on. So, last night I started to read I Who Have Never Known Men, and then I was kind of struggling to get into it. So, I got the audiobook, and then not even 10 minutes into reading the audiobook, I fell asleep, and I slept for 4 hours. 4 hours. I woke up at 8 p.m. last night, and I like woke up. My parents had already eaten dinner. Like I ate dinner because she just left it in the microwave for me, and so I ate. And then me and my mom watched some shows. I came back in here, and then I started from the beginning of the book and read all the way up until page 37. And I also made the decision. I started reading and I was like, this is a perfect book to annotate, so I did start annotating it. I have pages highlighted all in here and underlined and whatnot. I have a beautiful, stunning, gorgeous little rainbow of colors that perfectly match colors on the cover. I'm really enjoying this book. So the point of view of the girl we're reading about, she doesn't have a name yet. I don't know if she ever will, but she is the youngest. She's only like 15 or 16, it says, is estimated. And all the other women she's around are like between literally 50 and 70. Like, she is the youngest girl, and she does not know life outside of these imprisoned cages, while the other women she's with do. They had a life, they had families, they had children, they had everything before being put into these cages. The girl, I'm just gonna call her the girl, she is starting to read. She taught herself how to read and write, and she's starting to learn her own ideas and perspectives and thoughts, and she's starting to ask questions that the other women are not willing to answer. She thinks it's very unfair. She's like, I want answers. I deserve answers. I don't know about anything but these gray walls. Like, I want answers. And they refuse. They're not giving her anything, because what it talks about a lot in the book is like, there's only so much we have for ourselves in here. So she sort of like talks about how she like understands why they're not telling her anything, because secrets are power, and it's something that they have that she doesn't. Hello guys, I literally just got ready for work and I have to go, but I thought I would at least update you that I got to page 50 of I Who Have Never Known Men. highlighted a few more lines, but other than that, that's my little update. It's currently, I think, 2:34. I meant 3:34, but it's 3:33. 3:33. Nice. But I'm heading into work, and I will catch you guys later. It's been a whirlwind of things to. It's currently May 17th. Saturday, May 17th is 12:45 p.m. I obviously, y'all know, I work at 5. I work at 5 today, not 4. I usually work at 4. So I'm used to, I was about to say, y'all know the drill, I work at 4, but I work at 5. So I have a solid, 3 hours to read. I can finish the book in that time. Yeah, I'm very excited. Now, I'm very happy. Now I gotta do the math of, usually I would set it at 2:55, so I can set it at 3:55, the alarm. I think that would work. Continue annotating it because I'm having a lot of fun doing that. As I said last, I'm on page 51, and I'm gonna continue reading. Literally ugly crying. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? I hate this book. Hate this book. Don't actually hate it, but oh my god. Rough. It's rough out here, guys. Hello, it is currently 3:36. I took a little break, so it's probably been 20, 25 minutes since I was last reading. I'm on page 133. I have 31 pages left, and I have 20 minutes, a little less than 20 minutes to read. I probably won't finish it at the rate that I'm reading it, but I'm still gonna spend these 20 minutes reading. My alarm just went off. It's 3:56. I end up getting to page 147. 17 pages left? I think that's the right number. 17 pages left. Hello, it is currently, what time is it? What day is it? No one ever knows. It is Sunday, May 18th. It is 1:31 p.m. I've been up for a little bit. I'm officially at a point where I am going to finish I Who Have Never Known Men. As I said when you last saw me, I have 17 pages left. 17. And I must finish them. I finished the book. Guys, I finished the book. That's crazy. I put in all the little annotation tabs, and it looks stunning and gorgeous, and I'm so happy with the way it looks. It's so gorgeous. So, yeah, I finished. I don't even know where to begin on my thoughts. I will say, I haven't written my review yet, but it is in fact a 5-star read. It's been a little bit since I finished it. I actually filmed a clip of me after I finished it immediately, but then I started putting in the tabs and whatever, and I was like, you know what, we're just gonna do a completely new refresh update. So that's what this is. I apologize. It's a 5-star read. It was just so good. It's such a beautifully written book. The themes, they're really sad, and they're really just, it's an all around kind of gloomy vibe of a book, but in the most beautiful way possible. But it's just so good. It's so good. I did want to talk about kind of the different colors and what each tab means and kind of what I was going with here. So orange is death, yellow is absurdism, and then green's like discovery, which is like discovering new things that are normal that aren't normal to them. And then the light blue, I couldn't like think of the correct words, so I kind of just did the drawn out version of like otherworldly ideas, which goes along with both absurdism and discovery. Then there's the purple, which is womanhood, and there's quite a bit of that used because that is a huge theme in this book. It's just humanity and womanhood, and just I kind of used those interchangeably, just anything that was just very humanly discovered, and just womanhood in general, and feelings and emotions, like I kind of just used all in the same category. It is currently Thursday, May 22nd. It's 10:11 a.m. So first I'm gonna read my review of I Who Have Never Known Men and like whatever, and then I'll tell you what book I want to read next. So let me go on to Goodreads. I'm trying to get there. So we have a nice long review for I Who Have Never Known Men. So obviously, as I told you, it was a 5-star read, and this is what I wrote. Where do I even begin to start? This book is so beautiful in the most horrifying way. It made me cry so much and left a permanent mark on my soul. There is something so terrifyingly stunning about the experience of not only being human, but a woman in a world not built for you. The themes in this book really got me. I'm someone who is constantly thinking about death. The topic consumes me until I am hyperventilating, but in some ways this book gave me a serenity I've never felt about the topic before. There are so many good quotes in this book. I annotated the hell out of it, but this is one that really sticks out to me. It's been 24 hours since I finished, and I still keep thinking about it. And I kind of, the separation here, this is the quote, so I'll read it to you. It says, I know only the stony plain, wondering, and the gradual loss of hope. I am the sterile offspring of a race about which I know nothing, not even whether it has become extinct. Perhaps, somewhere, humanity is flourishing under the stars, unaware that a daughter of its blood is ending her days in silence. There is nothing we can do about it. And I put the page 102. And that is my review. I have had a couple of days to kind of settle down after it, and I have in fact decided that I'm gonna read Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I'm so excited to start this book. I have a solid 5 hours that I can dedicate to reading this book, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. It is currently 11:18, so it's been like an hour, and I'm on page 65. This girl's teacher is Adam Carlson from The Love Hypothesis, and Olive also just got mentioned. I will say what it's specifically focusing on, I would have never ever guessed. Like, I know it was described as a steamy romance, but I was not expecting it to basically be the plot. It's currently oh, it's 12:14. That's what I was trying to show you. And now I'm on page 131, which is the start of chapter 22. I've read a pretty good chunk of the book, but I still have quite a bit left. It is currently Friday, May 23rd. It is 12:04. Listen, okay? Before you come at me and you're like, 12:04. Gosh dang. I've been reading all morning. I've been reading since 9:30, okay? I went from being on page, hold on. I'm gonna find it, because I was on chapter 39 when I started reading, and I'm on chapter 57. So, I've read this much today, and I literally only have 50 something pages left. And I know the last clip I had was me showing that I was reading Deep End on my phone, and that was because last night I really wanted to read, but I didn't want to have like my lights on or whatever, and it was like late, and it was already almost like 1 in the morning. I read a few chapters before falling asleep. honestly have just been so locked in that I was like, I should probably update you guys. Probably. Also, a general book update. Not a single fucking thing has happened. Not a single fucking thing. Because I literally... There's no plot. Like, there's no plot. Basically, the only sliver of a plot we have is the fact that the female main character, like, had, like, an injury that, like, made her, like, have, like, a mental block from diving. So, like, she hasn't really been able to do this one certain dive, which is, like, has always been, like, her best performance when diving. And, like, she just got past the mental block. So, like, she's diving again, but she's still not amazing like she was before. But she's, like, getting there. And that's pretty much the only plot, like, that we've even sort of gotten. But other than that, like, I don't know. It's kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. I literally have 50 pages left, and it only just went a little bit further than it has been. Not in a slow burn way, because they've been a lot. But, like, that's all it's been. And, like, I get it because that's what it started out as. Like, it was kind of just supposed to be only that, and now feelings are getting involved. But, like, I've never seen a book take so long to mention feelings. Like, usually it's, like, annoying because, you know, it's like, oh, we'll start out with just this, and then throughout the whole book they're like, but I want more, but I want more. We haven't even gotten that. Like, there hasn't even been, like, a I want more, like, thing throughout the whole book. Like, it's literally only just being mentioned, and it's like, I don't know, it's so weird. Hello guys, it is currently 2:18 and I just finished reading Deep End. And I wrote my review and rated it and everything. So I'm gonna read it to you. I gave it 3 stars. Wasn't my favorite, wasn't really anything special. That's kind of what I wrote in my review, but I'll read it to you anyway. It says, this book was okay. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I just felt like there was no plot, and a lot of the characters' relationship was very physical, and I just didn't really feel a deep connection to them, to be honest. It makes me sad. I love Ali Hazelwood, but this just wasn't one of her best, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I really have loved Ali Hazelwood's books, but this just didn't hit for me. Hello guys. So, it has been a long time since I last updated you. It's been like a week. It's literally May 30th. It is almost the end of May, which is crazy to even think about. This month has gone by so fast, just as fast as all the other months have gone by, if not faster, it feels like. But it is May 30th. I think I last updated like the 22nd or the 23rd. So it's been definitely a long time, but it's okay, it's fine. The reason for that though is from Friday to Wednesday my brother was here, and then he left Wednesday morning. We took him to the airport and he went home. It was a very gloomy day. I didn't like saying bye to him, so I just like didn't do a whole lot of anything. And then yesterday I vlogged for like my actual vlog, but not for this because I didn't read anything yesterday. Even though my brother was here and stuff and I wasn't updating you, I did read a little bit here and there. So I'm gonna update you on that and kind of just let you know what's going on here. So I think Sunday the 25th I started Beartown by Frederick Backman, and from the 25th to the 27th I just kind of would read it before bed. And I only ended up getting to page 79, which is the start of chapter 11, and I ended up soft DNFing it, which is more like I'm gonna stop reading it for now, and I'm plan on picking it up at a different time. Don't know when. I just feel like right now is not the right time to read this book, and if I force myself to read it, I'm not gonna enjoy it, and I feel like it could be an enjoyable read, just not right now. So that's kind of what's going on with that. And obviously I have the other 2 books that are on this month's TBR that I clearly did not get to. So Addicted After All and The Nightingale, sadly I did not get to them, but I did read another book called The Prince's Dearest Guards, which is by Bo Van Dalen. It's literally just a little novella, a trans prince and his bodyguards, and it's just like a little Sunday novella, you know. But I read that. I just gave it 3 stars. It was nothing crazy. My friend read it and I wanted to read it too. So just to like go through and just have one final look over everything I read, we're gonna do one last run through of what I got through. I just said through a lot of times, but y'all know what I mean. You know, remind you of what I read and what I rated it in this video. So the first book I read in this video was Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. This was a 5-star read. I honestly haven't stopped thinking about it since I finished it. It was a great start to this video. Then I read the Happy Ever After playlist by Abby Jimenez. This was a 3-star read. I liked the first half of this book, hence the 3 stars. But the second half, y'all know I did not enjoy that. And then I read I Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Hartman. I annotated this book. I rated it a 5 stars. It was really good, and it even inspired me to get more unhinged women books. And then I read Deep End by Ali Hazelwood, which is another 3-star read. I literally had a pattern: 5-star, 3-star, 5-star, 3-star. I don't know. I wasn't the biggest fan of this. I'm gonna be so for real with you. It's probably been about a week since I finished this book. I could not tell you a single thing about it. Like, other than like what the main characters do, I literally could care less about them because they already left my brain. Like, that tells you enough of that. And then what I didn't vlog, but I also read The Prince's Dearest Guards, like I just talked about, which was a 3-star read. Super simple little novella book, whatever. But yeah, that's all 4 or 5 books that I read in this video, and that is all I have for you. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was better than the other reading vlog that I had. Yeah, I will catch you guys in June, hopefully. So don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up with that. I'm literally going to film my TBR prompt jar video right now as soon as I finish talking to you guys. So I will hopefully catch you guys in the next one. Bye!